your crush?
Who was my crush in school?
Trend 6-7.
The trend 6-7. I don't understand it at all.
When you open the car door or the door for me, I don't know, every time you do that I feel very proud.
What is the hardest part of being our mother?
Waking up in the middle of the night.
What is your most embarrassing moment? What child is your most favorite?
Can you tell me, is your right hand or your left hand? Which one is your favorite? Is ice cream better or chocolate better?
Ice cream?
Is mommy better or daddy better?
Both.
Aha, there you go.
Do you love your phone more than me?
Of course not. I drop it.
Happy Mother's Day to you as well.
Although I'm not a mother, thank you, and happy Mother's Day to you as well.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special Mother's Day podcast with mums and children at 21K School. I am Karuna Kochar, and I have with me my daughter Nayraa, who is going to ask me some very interesting questions. Hi, Nayraa.
Hi, my name is Nayraa, and I study in 21K School. I'm here to ask questions to my mom that I've never asked before.
So, these are questions you've never asked me before?
Yeah.
Should I be scared?
Maybe.
Wow. Okay, let's start.
First,
Go easy on me.
First question. What was your first bad word?
What was my first bad word? That's something you want to know?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't belong to your generation, but in my generation, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but the word bloody was a very bad word. And I think that was my first bad word.
Oh, okay. So, in school, who was your crush?
Who was my crush in school? You'll already know what a crush is it?
Yeah.
We had to be in high school to know what it meant. Um, so I had a crush on a person named Vinayak. This was high school, 9th or 10th standard, and Vinayak would play the guitar. So I think I've always had something for people who could play music, and yeah, so he was my first crush. But this was like maybe 9th standard. How did you know what a crush is already?
I have my secrets.
You have your secrets. Should I be scared of the next question?
Yeah. What's your childhood trauma?
What's my childhood trauma?
Mm.
Where are you picking up these words from? What does trauma mean to you?
Trauma means this thing that happened to you and you can never forget, and you still feel scared about it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, a lot of things like that. Well, one of the most difficult things that happened to me in my childhood was when we had to leave our home. There was a family separation, and we moved out of our family home. I think that is something I've not been able to get over till now, but I'm sure it's not bad. I mean, there are difficult times. I wouldn't call it trauma. Why do you see it as trauma?
Because you get separated from your family.
Yes, yes. I grew up in a very big joint family, so yes, I miss being in that. But I think life moves on, and you should also not see something like a trauma. I think that's very important. Do you
Okay.
have a childhood trauma,
No,
or you're not telling me?
I don't.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Okay, so what do you think of this trend 6-7?
What do I think of
Trend 6-7.
the trend 6-7? I don't understand it at all. I don't know what 6-7 means. Can you tell me what 6-7 means? But I feel it really leads to a lot of frustration because we're trying to understand. Even Google doesn't know what it means. Can you tell me what it means? Maybe just put me out of this stress.
It was in a song,
Okay.
and then a kid just started saying 6-7, and then it became a whole meme.
So when do you use it? How do you use 6-7?
Don't use it. You just say it and you annoy people.
You just say it and you annoy people. It is just said to annoy people. It doesn't have a meaning. Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know this.
Okay, so when did you cry when your mom yelled at you?
When was the last time I cried when my mom yelled at me? uh, as early as a couple of months ago. I think mothers will never change. Even if I'm 42, I'm still my mother's daughter. So my mother still can yell at me and my mother can still make me cry. It is very possible. So please be ready for it. Don't think there's one day you'll grow up and mummy will stop shouting at you. It doesn't work that way. So are you ready for a life of being guided by mama and being yelled at by mama?
No,
Why?
no.
But I still cry. I'm 42. My mother still shouts at me.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you've seen that.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's normal, right?
yeah.
So you also get the same thing, won't you?
No,
Why?
because you told I have to move out when I'm like 18 or 20.
So, because you move out, I'll not shout at you.
How will you shout at me?
I can call and shout at you. There's a
For
mobile
what
phone.
reason?
That I can find out. I'll always have a reason to shout at you.
When was the last time you had something special to eat?
My favorite food is puri and curd and papad. And my mama makes this for me, as you know, at least 2 3 times a month, because when I'm having a bad day or a rough day or I'm just sad, I eat this food. So it's a very simple food, so I eat it very often.
Okay. So, which was one gift that someone gave you that was very, very important to you? Like that made you feel happy?
That's a very interesting question. I've received a lot of gifts through life, from friends, from family. I think the only gift that I have kept till date and is very close to my heart till now is this small little gold chain that Nani gave me. I think the chain is about 15 years old now. And I've been wearing it. I don't remove it ever. So my mother gave me, and this is very close to my heart. So this is one of the most precious gifts I've received.
You have a 15-year-old necklace.
No, I think it's probably older than that also, but I've been wearing it for 15 years now.
Which drawing of mine did you really like?
Which drawing of yours? Um, I think I loved the first or the second drawing that you made. You remember that face which just had one eye that was visible?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was your style. After that, I noticed all your drawings have only one eye visible. The other eye was hidden from the world. I think that had a very deep meaning. And for me, that drawing was the foundation of something you can build in your life going ahead. It's such a unique style. So that is my most favorite drawing of you. So this is Karuna and Naira signing off from our podcast today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Hrriday. Today is a very special conversation for me because I'm talking to my mother. On the occasion of Mother's Day, I wanted to understand her journey, her thoughts, and what it really is like to be a mother. And here's my mother.
Hi, Hrriday.
Hi. So now let's get started with my first question,
Hmm.
which is what was your first thought or feeling when you found out that you were going to be my mother?
Well, it was a very special moment actually when I found out that I'm going to be a mom. But at the same time, I was very happy. I was excited, but I was nervous also because
Yeah.
I wanted to give you best. Uh, I wanted to give you my best when you were in my belly. So
Yeah.
best environment. I wanted to be in my best emotional state. I wanted to be happy. So yes, I was very happy.
Yeah, wonderful. So now let's move on to the second question, which is what is one moment with me that you will never forget?
Rita, there are a lot of moments that I'll never forget, but one thing that I'll never forget was like once you said I was going through a very bad phase in my life, and my father and your nanu passed away, and you just looked at me and you said, Ma, Ma, you look so happy. You are such a happy person. And that was the moment when I was at my lowest. But you said that I was a very happy person, and that indirectly or directly motivated me to be happy and come out of that phase. I will never forget that actually. So I
Oh,
think that moment I'll cherish for a long, long time.
oh, that's wonderful. So now let's move on to the third question, which is what is something that I do that makes you feel really proud?
You just being you makes me feel very proud. But one thing that makes me feel very proud about you is when you demonstrate, kindness, honesty. And this might not be very significant, but especially when you open the car door, or the door for me. I don't know, every time you do that I feel very proud. I mean,
Oh,
I don't think marks and grades and your other achievements, obviously, they matter as a mother. But for me, like, you being very kind is very important. Kind, honest, and you know that. I keep on telling you that. Kind, honest,
kind, honest, and respect.
and respect.
Yeah,
Respect is very important, yes.
yeah. So now since you mentioned the good things, I would like to ask you, what is the most challenging thing that you find about being my mother?
Okay, that's a very good question. But what is challenging is that you are very intelligent.
That's challenging.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
challenging because since you are very intelligent, I have to, whatever I want you to do. There are some things that I want you to do, but you don't want to do. So convincing you is challenging, and since you are intelligent, it's very difficult. And maybe this is the way we have actually raised you. We are raising you to be yourself.
Yeah.
But yes, challenging thing is you are very intelligent.
Okay. So, like, what now? The fifth question is that what values are most important for me to teach you, and why?
To teach me.
No, not to teach you, me.
Acha, I want to teach you. I've
Yeah.
already taught you three things, very important, non negotiable: kindness, respect,
And honesty.
and honesty. Yeah, these three are very, very important.
Yeah.
Mm.
What is one thing that you would like me to remember about you when I grow up? Like probably like an adult or something.
Hriday, I think when you grow up, I would, not just when you grow up, but while growing up also,
Yeah.
I keep on telling you this, that it's okay to make mistakes. If you commit any mistake, you should never think, oh, what Ma will think, Ma kya sochegi. You should just come to me or call me and tell me that, okay, I've made this mistake, now what? So you should always remember that Mama is there, Papa is there. So this is
Yeah.
one thing that I would like you to remember, that Ma and Papa are home, and they should be the first person to talk to and get back to.
Yeah. So, and since we're on the topic of mistakes, I, I wanted to ask you that when I make mistakes, what is one thing that you think I should learn from them?
Definitely, you will be making mistake. Uh, you should make mistakes and
Uh,
then learn from it. Don't repeat the
oh yeah,
mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. We are
yeah,
human. We are not machines or robots, right? Even
yeah,
robots might make mistakes. So it's all right to make mistake, but you should not repeat. If you repeat the mistake, then it's not cool, right?
yeah. It's basically not a mistake.
Ah.
You're just doing it knowingly.
Yeah, knowingly,
If
or
you repeat.
perhaps you are ignorant, not exactly knowingly. You
Yeah.
might not, uh,
Right.
you just don't care. You're not paying attention if you make mistake once and then you repeat it.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's absolutely correct.
Hmm.
So now for the final question, I wanted to ask if you could give me one piece of advice for life, what would it be?
There are a lot of advice that I keep on giving you,
Yeah, you can tell all of them.
all of them. Okay, one, obviously, again, repeat. I keep on repeating myself, three non-negotiables, that values that we would like, me and your father would like to imbibe in you: kindness, honesty,
Yeah.
and respect. very important. But for respect, respecting others is important, but all these things also should be applicable to you. You should be able to respect yourself. You should be able to, what was the other value? Honest. You
Yeah,
should be honest to
right.
yourself. If you commit to something that I'll do this, you should be able to do that. Never make false promises, neither to you nor to other. Okay.
I
And
guess
what was the third value?
respect.
Respect. खुद को, you should respect yourself also
Yeah,
and others also. So as they say, दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करें, है ना? वो बहुत important है. And no
yeah,
matter, one advice, very big advice, just because somebody is born before you, that doesn't mean that they deserve respect. You don't disrespect somebody. If somebody disrespects you, you don't disrespect them, but you just walk away. Okay.
yeah.
So standing up for yourself, it's very important.
Yes, yeah,
Mm.
that's absolutely correct. So now, thank you so much for everything you did and for coming to this podcast. It was wonderful knowing such nice things and hosting this podcast. And thank you everyone for watching this podcast, and happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, Hriday, for having me here. It was wonderful speaking to you, and happy Mother's Day to you as well.
Although I'm not a mother, thank you and happy Mother's Day to you as well.
Hello everyone, my name is Mairaa Mantoo. I'm from 21K School, grade 5, and welcome to the Mother's Day podcast.
Hi, my name is Kahkashaan and I'm Myra's mom.
Our first question here is, what is the biggest fear when you first became a mother?
I think my biggest fear was every time you slept, I would actually be touching your chest, making sure that you were breathing. I don't know why, but that was my biggest fear when I became a mother. The fear of losing, your child.
Oh, okay. Our second question here is, how has your life changed after having us?
I think I was always a busy person, working, taking care of home. I just got more busier. Life has definitely changed after having you and your siblings. I guess you not only keep me busy, but you keep my heart full and happy.
Okay. What is the hardest part of being our mother?
Waking up in the middle of the night.
What's your proudest memory of being a mother?
I think when you came out of the operation theater, so for people who don't know, Myra was born with CDH, congenital diaphragmatic hernia. She underwent a major surgery at seventh day of her birth. And when she came out of that operation theater, the way she cried, I just felt like it was a baby lion literally calling for its mother. And I think I was the proudest then.
Okay. What's something I taught you about life?
Patience and not to get angry even when I'm very, very angry.
Okay. Now, what is your most embarrassing moment?
I guess when Ilham pooped in the plane and I wasn't carrying an extra pair of clothes for her because I assumed we were all done before taking the flight. And then as soon as we landed, I had to change her. But yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So, what is your funniest moment in childhood?
My funniest moment in childhood. I think me participating as Jhansi Ki Rani in my grade 10 inter-school competition. I still remember those. I mean, I have that memory how funny I looked. If somebody asked me to do that today, I'd straight away refuse. No, I ain't doing none of that.
Okay. So, what is the most trouble you got in as a kid?
Okay, so my mom was very sweet, but at the same time, she would also, um,
Strict?
yeah, she was strict, and her what would I say, her biggest friend or her best friend was actually her belt. Okay. And one day I bunked my tuition, assuming that mom would not know because mom was napping when it was my tuition time. I actually went out with my friends. The tuition teacher reached out to her and told her that I did not attended the tuition that day. And yeah, that was
My.
caught in the action.
So, what is your worst outfit in a photo?
I think I'd say that Jhansi Ki Rani wala outfit. I think it was
Same.
crass.
Okay, the last question. What is the most frustrating moment in your life?
I don't think I have single moment. I think there are moments. There are multiple moments. Probably so many in a day. So I don't think there's like one particular moment that I can say it's very frustrating. But there are many. There are
So,
many.
you say that.
Asking you to switch off the TV and you're not doing it like in the first go is frustrating. Probably not even at the sixth go. Imagine the number of frustrations that you've given me in a day. So yeah, more than six every day.
Okay.
So is that all the questions you have for me?
Yes, it's
All
done.
right, that was fun. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you for answering all the questions.
you're welcome.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Elhaam Mantoo. I am from 21K school. Which child is your most favorite?
um can you tell me, is your right hand or your left hand, which one is your favorite? You have a favorite? Okay. Is ice cream better or chocolate better?
Ice cream?
Okay, you still have a favorite. Wow. Is mommy better or daddy better?
Both.
Aha, there you go. How can I decide which child is better? I think all of you are equal for me. All right, just the way you cannot choose between mommy and daddy, just the way I cannot choose between whether I like my eyes or my ears, I think they are equally important. So, all of you are my favorite.
Are you tired of me?
Um, no, I'm not. I'm not tired of you. Why would I be tired of you? Of course, I get tired, but I'm not tired of you.
Do you love me more than anything?
No way.
Do you love me or my sister? Who do you love more, me or my sister?
I think I already answered that question, right? Just like the way none of you are my favorite, or rather, all of you are my favorite, I think I love you both equally.
When you're sad, who takes care of you?
Ah, okay. So I think Ilham is very, very emotionally intelligent, and I feel that you are also very sensitive. Okay. However, I also feel that Suleiman at times understands when I'm sad with his hugs. And what Myra does, Myra actually takes my weight away. So I think the three of you, equally contribute to take away that sadness if and when I'm sad, which I'm not really sad, you know, generally. But if and when I am, I guess the three of you contribute equally and bring that smile on my face.
Why do you and dad work so much?
Nice question. I think I want to give the life to all of you, not only as a kid, also as a grown up. I want to give you a life that I craved for when I was young. So I work hard purely to make and give you guys beautiful life.
How do you know everything?
I think you can ask that question to any mom, and I guess they'll always know everything, at least about their kids. So I think it's just something that comes to us naturally. All right. I don't look at CCTV, but I still know what's happening, what the three of you could be doing. It's just my mom instinct.
What makes you happy?
Um, I guess when you all are happy, that makes me happy.
What if I make up a big mistake?
Okay. So as long as you're able to realize that that's a mistake, I'm okay to let go. Uh, it's fine. It's okay to make mistakes because that's how you learn, right?
Do you love your phone more than me?
Of course not. I drop it. I don't love my phone more than you. Happy?
Thank you, Mom, for answering all my questions.
You're very welcome, my darling.
Thank you for staying with us and watching all our Gen Alpha children ask their mothers everything they thought about.